Hi everyone. This video is supposed to be like a guide, a way to work on our awareness, like an easy way for us to know which focus level we're on. Like if you're wondering, oh, am I in focus 15 or not yet? So this is like a guide, even though everyone's experience can be a little bit different, there are some common patterns and some common experiences. So it's like kind of a guide so we work on our awareness, because awareness is a big thing. Okay, so focus 10. Focus 1, I think we already know when we're there. I'm in focus 1 right now. Focus 10 also, I think most of us have grasped it. It's when your body feels heavy or like paralyzed and you're awake. You know you're awake, okay? So your mental is awake, but your body is asleep. So the sign usually is your body feels heavy. That's my sign. It's heavy. Yes, you can kind of move it, but you basically feel heavy. You're disconnecting from your body, basically. That's how I know and how people can know that they're in focus 10. So focus 12, expanded awareness. So for me, personally, I feel like I'm floating. When I feel like I'm floating, I feel that I'm in focus 12. And you know how we use the resonant energy balloon for many things? One of the things that we can use it for is to go to focus levels. So focus 12 and beyond, we can use it to get there. So I feel like I'm floating. I feel like I'm in my rebound. Another thing, guys, we notice things beyond our 5 usual senses, right? That could be spontaneous imagery, access to intuition, things that happen fast, okay? Another way to know if you're in focus 12 is like you start noticing things. Instead of focusing on one thing, you notice a lot of things at the same time without deliberately switching your attention to them. So it's like your awareness expands instead of narrows. Expanded awareness. You start realizing and noticing things beyond normal. That's the difference between focus 10 and focus 12 especially. When focus 10 you're thinking about something, you go deep into something, and now it's like, no, it's a lot of things all at the same time. So I'll give you an example, right? So usually our attention is focused on one thing at a time, right? Our attention is usually focused on one thing at a time. Now imagine a flashlight. It's focusing on one thing at a time. It's pointed at something, right? Small flashlight pointing at something. Now imagine a floodlight. You turn the floodlight on, now you see everything. With the flashlight you see one thing specifically, with the floodlight you see everything. Ladies and gentlemen, that's expanded awareness, a floodlight. So focus 15, the state of no time. I have one way of knowing that I'm there, and it's a way that a lot of people do have as well. It's that when I stop worrying about time, I'm not thinking about, oh, how long have I been here? Oh, when is it gonna happen? Oh, what time is it? I'm just there. I'm just there. Like imagine someone who's like really stressed, and if he does focus 15, like stressed, rushed, someone who's rushed, like in a hurry, rushed. And if they do focus 15, they're not thinking about when, oh, I have to do that and stuff. They do think about what they have to do, but they're not worried about time. So basically time doesn't exist. You try it. If you think you're in focus 15, try thinking about, am I worried right now about what I need to do later? Am I worried about the time? Is time a factor in my thoughts? And you'll know when that doesn't matter anymore. So this tape is actually very useful for people who are stressed. If you're stressed, focus 15 really helps relax. And just to clarify, this video is not about how to get to a focus level. It's about how to know if you're at that focus level. I already made a video about how to get to the focus levels, tips, and I'll make a part 2, more updated tips, but this is more to know if you made it, working on our awareness. So another thing about focus 15, it's that, okay, so thinking is really cool in this tape. This tape is excellent for manifestation because it's not about before or after or now. Any time it's as easily accessible. You can access anything, like it could be from 2 years ago, from 1 year ago, and it doesn't feel like it's easy to access information. And that's why manifestation is good in focus 15, because it doesn't matter when. You could like look 2 years ahead and like manifest on how you would like to be 2 years ahead. So focus 15 and manifestation, they work really good together. They're very compatible. Okay, focus 21. How I know that I'm there, and I've done it many times, right? Focus 21. So it's always like the same thing. I know, I see the pattern. It feels crowded. it feels crowded. Sometimes I get the visuals of seeing many people, but you just get this sensation. It feels crowded, like a lot of chaos around you. Okay, that's one way. Another way, guys, to know if you're in focus 21 is that, okay, normally, okay, I'm in my room doing the tape, right? So I'm in my room doing the tape. And to know you're in focus 21, you're like, no, okay, maybe my body is in the room, but I'm somewhere else. I'm somewhere else. Another dimension, environment. So you know, like, you're totally detached from your body, like you're gone, right? That's how I know I'm focused 21. I'm like, okay, no, I know where my body is, but I'm not there. I'm in a totally different place. That's another way to know you're in focus 21. That brings me to my next point. You know how I told you focus 15 is great for manifestation? Focus 21 is great for OBEs, out of body experiences. As I said, I feel like I'm somewhere else. Focus 23. Okay, so this is really interesting. So I had my first experience, when I had my first experience with Focus 23, after that I went online to read some other people's experiences, and it was really similar. To know if you're in Focus 23, you're going to encounter people who are like isolated, people alone, scared, worried, like it's people who like recently passed away, but they're in shock. They don't realize they passed away. And yeah, I have like a crazy experience, and it's coming soon in a video that I'm going to share with you guys. But like, wow, some crazy things happened. So you'll know if you're in Focus 23. When you know Focus 21, it feels crowded. You might see a lot of movements, people, chaos. But here, you'll see people isolated, confused. That's your sign that you're in Focus 23. Focus 25. Focus 25 is so cool. So how to know if you're there? You'll see people in groups, okay? You'll see a more brightful environment, more peaceful, more nature. You can see cities there, but you're gonna see groups of people speaking. Not chaos. Focus 21 was chaos. No, this is structure. It's a structured environment. So you'll see groups of people together, okay? And then you'll see a lot of nature. You can see mountains, and it feels like a good environment. So guys, listen carefully, okay? The people that you will see in Focus 25, they are consciousnesses that share a common belief. They are people who chose to be there. They can be people who are stuck in Focus 21 and Focus 23, or it can be just other entities or other people that just share a very strong common belief. They have rules, and they're there, okay? They're people who share common belief. So you can interact with them, ask them questions. They are so confident and sure of their belief system. You can ask them, but you're supposed to just see, not participate, not join that environment. Just interact if you want. But again, this video is not about explaining the focus levels. It's about knowing if you're there, okay? I'm not explaining the focus levels in this video. I'm just telling you how to get there. So I know it might sound confusing or something, but those are other videos. This is how to know if you're there. So that's how you know. You will see groups of people. It feels like a structured environment, a calm environment. Focus 27. Honestly, one of my favorites. It's crazy. It's crazy. Focus 27, it will feel like a more natural environment, more peaceful environment, more harmonious environment. Better sensations, better feelings. You would enjoy being there. So that's how you would know you're in Focus 27. You're in an environment that you really enjoy. You like it. Wow, like you enjoy it, right? So that's how you know. This is where there's a lot of guides, helpers. Here you can explore freely. That's another way to know if you're there. You feel like, oh, I can go there, I can do that. And there's way more structure. There's like a healing center, there's like a meditation center, and this is for real. It's crazy. But this video is just to tell you what it is, not what it's about. So you will know you're there if you feel the sensation, oh, I can explore, I am free. You forgot your body. You totally forgot about your body. You come back and like, yo, I went somewhere. When you get back to Focus 1 at the end of the tape, you know, okay, yo, wow, what just happened, right? Like you're breathing heavily and stuff. So you'll know you're there when you see a more happy, not happy, like clearer. You know, it's hard to describe, but like a more serene environment. I'd say serene is a good word. So guys, I'll stop for now, even though there's up to Focus 49, and I saw something like a map that Monroe made, and there was something about there's something after 49. So there will be a part 2 where to know how, if you're there, how to know if you're at a focus level beyond 27. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you have, please share with us your experiences, really. How do you know you're at a focus level? It will be very useful for me and for everyone in the community, so we'll help each other reach the highest focus levels. So I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye.